Hey y'all, Casandra Bollinger here. We are going on to tip number 10. Tip number 10 is create strategic partnerships. Now, creating strategic partnerships through Scentsy or through any other direct sales or whatever other business you are trying to run can sometimes be tricky. And this is the reason why. You don't want to get into the whole you do a favor for me and I have to do a favor for you. You post about my business and I have to post about yours. You want to find maybe a collab group or a group of network marketers or maybe a ladies group or a men's group that actually meet together once a month and talk about different business strategies. And that way you're kind of collabing. Through Scentsy, we cannot cross promote. You cannot post on your VIP page about something else that you're selling. You cannot post anything else. It's one of the things in our core values is that we are trying to make everything simple. If you start adding in multiple products into one space, it is hard to know what you are doing. And also with our business, it's really hard to have other direct sales. So if you are currently a Scentsy consultant and you decide that you want to go into one of the other ones, you need to understand it's really hard when you start splitting your focus onto two different businesses that have two different platforms and trying to keep up with both. So one of the strategic partnerships are also called cross promotion, help you create relationships with other businesses related to your industry to attract more customers. Strategic partnerships can include interviewing each other for your podcast, partnering for an event, doing a blog swap, or bundling your offers if they complement each other. Now, out of those different suggestions, the only thing you can't do is combine your products with someone else's products, especially to sell. Now, if you're doing a donation, that's something totally different. But you can get with someone else and talk about your business, talk about the opportunity. If you are having a blog and someone else has a blog and you decide to interview each other for your own blog so you have more content, then you can do that. But you just can't promote them on your VIP page. Your blog should not be if it's a Scentsy blog, it's a Scentsy blog. Then you want to be able to collaborate with other Scentsy consultants. If you just have a blog about all things, then you interjecting and promoting your business and then promoting someone else's is not a big deal because you're not cross-promoting. Because that whole blog is not about that. It's not just about Scentsy. Let's see. For example, sometimes online business coaches will bring another high-level coach to do a live video in their social media community about a particular topic, like how to create an effective sales funnel. Then the two coaches will answer questions live for viewers and might offer a special discount on a program they are running together. Now, if you have other people that you can collab with, then you can create a program. You can create a fundraiser because you're working with the same products. So going to events, like we have World Tour coming up shortly, going to events and finding people that are local to you that you can collab with, have a phone call with, have a Zoom with, even be able to send text messages or Facebook messages back and forth with, helps a lot with your business because you have someone to bounce ideas off of. I have two different collab groups. I have people that I have known for a long time that we talk business of different platforms. And then I have my Scentsy girls that are my Scentsy sisters that I love, that we talk and we Zoom and we kind of discuss what we're doing in our business and seeing what I can take from them and then give whatever I can give of what I'm currently doing. Moving that to a bigger platform of interacting with other local businesses. Normally your city of commerce through your town or your city is another way for you to be able to collab with local business owners. And then you can find different strategies that are helping them and maybe implement it into your business. Or maybe something that you're doing they never thought about. A lot of businesses don't do online. They may have a Facebook business page that they may post the different things that they make or they sell, but maybe they're not doing it the same way you are, and you might be successful in that way, or vice versa. You've only posted a couple of times, but you're seeing that they're getting a lot more business or a lot more traffic through their Facebook group or their Instagram page because they're posting more often. It is something up to a business owner to decide what works best for you. Now, collabing with other Scentsy consultants and finding out what they do. I have a teamie that was wanting to get with their apartment complex, and their apartment complex is willing to allow them to put a warmer into their main foyer, or I guess their main business office. That is something that you can do, but you have to kind of break down on the who, what, where, when, why, and how. What? On your strategies, business strategies, and creating partnerships. Those things kind of all come together, because why would you want to use their strategy? Like, who's it going to affect? What are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing? Who, what? Like, who, what, where are we doing this at? Why are we doing this? You just have to go through that and answer those questions. And so that way you can break down into smaller portions of what are you going to do. So you put a warmer in there. Are they buying the wax? Are you buying the wax? Are you donating the wax? Are you writing it off as a business expense? Are you leaving people samples so that they can use it in their home? Are you leaving business cards for them to contact you in case they love that scent? Are you leaving catalogs? But then where does it funneling to? Do you want them to go to your Facebook group? Do you want them just to message you one-on-one? Are you wanting them to host parties? Are you offering them anything? Are you doing flyers? There's so many different aspects that you can do with just that small partnership with the apartment complex. Do they do monthly mailouts? Do they do coupons in their monthly mailouts or drop-offs, or when they drop it on the apartments? So there's so many different ways to look at what are you doing, where are you going, how are you advertising, and using that partnership with the apartment complex. What benefits are you going to get from it? There's different ways that you can run different strategies to get new customers, but you kind of have to figure out, like, where do you want them to go? You can leave samples at businesses and start having partnerships with them, but then, like, you give them a sample. How are you going to get information from them? How are you going to know to check up with them? Do they scan a QR code to go into your VIP group? Is it the QR code just for them to order online? Is it to contact you? You have to start thinking about what is your end game? What do you want? Are you wanting just more customers? Are you wanting more sales? Are you wanting more teamies? Are you wanting to, like, recruit? Are you wanting to get people into the business or offer them the opportunity? Are you just wanting, or is it could boil down to you just want sales. But when you start taking those business strategies and those partnership strategies and you start breaking them down of, like, how are we beneficial to each other? So maybe if every time that the apartment complex gathers orders, someone in the office who's gathering the orders, maybe they get the free and half price items of Scentsy. So basically you're putting it in as a party, and that way it gives them a perk of collecting orders for you. And for them to do those parties, then you also need that contact information of the other customers that are coming in. So then there's their form for them to fill out. Are they messaging you directly? Are you giving that person who's running it a perk for every time that she refers you or he refers you? So think about it. What is your end game? Who, what, where, when, why, and how. So think about that when you're trying to figure out if you should partner with somebody. How is it going to be beneficial for both of you? Is it something that is a give and take? Is it something that because they do this, you do this? It breaks down to how can we help each other and how can we bless as many people as we can with either the business, the products, the opportunity, or maybe even, like, what is it going to do for your business? that's what I got for today. This is tip number 10. Create a strategic partnership. If you have any other questions, make sure that you drop a comment below, like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know if there's any other content that you would like to see, or maybe there's a product that you haven't seen through Scentsy that you're interested in. Let me know. I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.